Welcome to Conversations with Body and Mind with myself, Antoinette Nirvana. Body and Mind is your health and wellness online directory. And coming up in today's conversation, we'll be chatting to Sheilagh van Veijeren, and she's going to chat to us about natural balance. Good morning, Sheilagh. How are you doing?
Morning, Nirvana. I'm doing well, thank you. And yourself?
Good, can't complain, thank you. Sheilagh, I'd love to know a little bit more about you, your journey, the things and events that's kind of brought you to where you are today, wanting to teach people about a balance in their life, a body, mind, spirit, a holistic approach. What are the things that pointed you, those arrows in your life that got you to where you are today?
I was in corporate for over 30 years. I was the general manager for a newspaper group. I hated every minute of it that I was there. I always wanted to work in the healing arena, but it just was not my time. In 2012, my husband passed away from cancer, and my mom had passed away a few years prior to that, and my father as well, all from cancer. And then my daughter got cancer. And I thought, well, this is it. I am going to start studying and see exactly what it is that needs to be put into place to help people who are going through those kind of situations. That's how I started with my journey. I was enrolled in college and started to study natural health. I then added on Reiki and different healing modalities. I went backpacking in Vietnam and Cambodia and looked what they do there in healing. And I used a lot of my travels to put together what I do in my practice. I then went on to study cosmetology. I now formulate products and work in the health arena with natural balance, doing healing modalities on people, but not only doing physical energy healing. I work with the emotion as well. So I work with essential oils that heal emotion. I work with the Bach flower remedies that heal emotions. And then I make products to suit your skin, because off-the-shelf products don't always suit everybody. So I formulate products for people in that way as well. So that's how I got to where I am today.
I'd like you to give us a little bit of a breakdown, a couple of minutes on each of them, what it is that you offer, the benefits, what type of people do you like to contact you, like can be really anybody, and skin and body treatments, your courses to empower and heal. What do you do with your crystals, and do you do crystal healing? So if you can give us a little bit more detail about each one of the products and facilities that you have to offer.
If you start at the beginning, there's only two things that make you ill, and that's toxins in your body or acid in your body. And toxins in your body will come from chemicals, allopathic medicine, the environment, anything, abuse of chemicals, etc. And acid buildup in your body will come from stress, unresolved issues, anxiety, that kind of thing, where you are not releasing the things that are keeping you back and blocking you in your life. So those two things are the only two things that can cause dis-ease in your body. And addressing those through different healing modalities is obviously, with the client having the intention to heal, is the most important thing, and willing to release and let go of any bad habits, any traumas, or anything that's happened in their life that is holding them back. That's how the Reiki comes in, where you do the healing modalities, where the sound therapy comes in, where sound works on the frequencies of your different chakras and the frequencies of your body, because we all operate on sound frequency, on frequency. Then I would bring in crystals. Crystals I would be very careful with, because if you are ill, crystals amplify. So you need to be very, very careful what crystals you use, if you use any at all. So that's why it's very important to speak to your client and make sure that you have all the history before you start doing any type of work with them. It goes for crystals in your home too. We're all attracted to crystals and love them, and they could actually be harming us. So you need to ensure that the crystals that you choose are crystals that are not going to be counterproductive to your health. I then looked at acupuncture, and I decided to do the auricular acupuncture, which is 5 needles in each ear. It works on all the meridians of your body, and it clears toxins. So that is a start. Clear the toxins in your body, get your body talking, all your different body parts talking to each other again. Once you start getting rid of the toxins in your body, you'll feel better immediately. The other thing that working with the Bach remedies and with essential oils, the Bach remedies are the flower essences and they work on your emotions. You would talk to your client and find out what problems are, and then you would match the flower remedies that are associated with those emotions for your client. With essential oils, they are extremely healing and absolutely wonderful to work with. And there, the essential oils you would mix in a base oil and rub in the palms of your hands and smell it, because everything goes through your olfactory system and straight to where it's needed in the body. So different smells can either lift your emotions, they can bring you down, they can heal you. Frankincense, for instance, is fantastic, and it works well with cancer patients as well. Those are just some of the things that I do. And getting onto the cosmetology side, I love to teach people to make their own product. It is easy, it is simple, there are no chemicals needed, and your products that you make yourself last so much longer, and they are so much better for you.
So what kind of products are you teaching people to make, like soaps and creams and or essential oils? What is it that you do?
I teach an essential oil course, so that gives you the background on essential oils, what the different types are, how they're broken down into categories, what essential oils mix with which essential oils, because you can't just mix anything, and also the side effects, because if you're pregnant, if you have epilepsy, some are phototoxic. So you've got to be very careful with the oils that you use, and you need to know what you're doing. The essential oils course, before I teach anything else, I teach that, and then I will go on to teach you how to make a cleanser and a toner and a moisturizer for your skin type. And I also formulate products for people. So they'll come and see me. I'll do an analysis of their skin. I will then make the products for them or quote them on what the products would cost. And then they come back and I do a facial for them with their own product so that they know exactly how to use them. And so those are made specifically for your skin type, because you might have an anti-aging skin, but you might also have oiliness in one area, or you might have dry patches and somebody else may not have that. So buying off the shelf doesn't address all the little things. I'm certainly not going to be able to Botox you with all the chemicals and things that are out there, but I'm certainly going to be able to give you a more radiant, healthy look. And it's also not working from the outside, it's working from the inside. So it's healing from the inside out and the outside in. They work hand in hand.
Totally. I wanted to ask you, I'm passionate about rose geranium. I have rose geranium growing in my garden. If ever I find a little piece, I would put it in a bottle and try and root it and plant it. I love rose geranium, and I've got a few varieties of rose geranium. And the other day, and I had a thought, and I thought, wait a minute, how do I make? So I thought, okay, let me get grapeseed oil first. Let me take grapeseed oil, take some flowers, take some leaves, cut it up, put it in the grapeseed oil, leave it outside in the sun and see if I can infuse that. Then I thought, let me get coconut oil and see if I can do that. But I'm not quite getting that smell that I want to get. I just thought I would just play in my garden and see if I could make rose geranium coconut oil.
Remember that the rose geranium essential oil that you're buying off the shelf in a shop has been through a process, and it's extremely concentrated. So to get that concentration at home is very difficult. However, infusing like you are doing, you are still getting the benefits of the plant. So the benefits are not always in the smell, they're in what's in your bottle. So depending what you are mixing it with, coconut oil is perfectly fine. Grapeseed oil is good too. Grapeseed oil goes rancid very quickly, so you need to be very careful. Ideally, if you are looking to do things at home, a cheaper way of doing it is using fractionated coconut oil, which is coconut oil in a liquid form, and it's available all over. Or looking at maybe getting jojoba oil and one of those argan oil. Some of them are very expensive. In fact, most of them are quite expensive. The key is to ensure that the carrier and the essential oil work together. Because, for instance, if you're using a marula or a baobab oil, they have that tree-ish smell to them. So the essential oils that go with them you need to make sure they don't clash, because you can also concoct very ugly smelling products too. But I always have a good laugh, because I think to myself that some of the products that we've created don't smell good at all. And some of the essential oil mixes for people that to help them with their ailments don't smell good at all. And those are actually the ones that heal the best. It's like all the food that doesn't taste nice is actually good for you, as opposed to the beautiful, lovely chocolates and things that we shouldn't really be consuming that are not good for you. I always say to the people that in natural products, we are not masking the smell of what should be on your skin with perfumes, etc., so that you're having a beautiful, absolutely fabulous smell. It's not that at all. It's what sinks into your face, what goes deep into the bottom levels and helps to heal from a cellular level upwards.
And the other thing that I was quite interested in hearing you saying, that frankincense incense is good for cancer patients. I've got a brother-in-law who's got pancreas and liver, and it's not a good prognosis. And I'm quite interested to hearing, what is the frankincense? What does that help for a cancer person suffering from that disease?
Well, frankincense is anti-inflammatory, it's antifungal, it's calmative, it works in your cells on the cellular level as well. In fact, if I was your brother-in-law, I would possibly go through to the health store, and they sell Boswellia carteria, that's the inky name for frankincense. They sell the tablets, and I would certainly take those tablets.
What is the Inca name again? I didn't hear.
Boswellia carteria.
And that helps for?
It's an all-rounder. It's an immune fighter. So it will boost your immune system, and that's the main thing. It boosts your immune system. It's anti-inflammatory, so it will reduce swelling. If he's on any chemicals like chemo, that kind of thing, it helps the side effects of that as well. And there too, I do reflexology. Reflexology is excellent for those people that are going through any type of chemo and that, because working on the feet, which replicates the body, you're releasing toxins, and that's what they need. They need those toxins out the body, because that is what, the longer those toxins hang around in the body, the worse you feel.
Yeah, he's not on any chemo. I think they might start laser in January sometime, but he is on very strong pain tablets at the moment. Prognosis are not very long for him to be with us, and I'm trying to encourage them with the thinking and healing their body with the positive affirmations to that. But our paths are so different. Families are very different in what they believe. And I said to him, it's very universal. It's not about a religious or not religious. I'm not a religious person. They are very religious. And so I said, this is universal laws, the power of positive thinking. So if you do this every day, it will already, start healing. You can heal yourself. You can heal your own body. You can reverse cancer completely.
No, absolutely. As I said right in the beginning, it's your intention. Anyone that comes to see me for healing or anything to do with the emotional side, wanting to get better, and that, I always say to them, if you do not have the intention to do it, I cannot help you, because you work together.
Yeah, with a person. But I always have this one question, and I always ask it to people like yourself. And again, with positive thinking, we can say affirmations, and we can say, okay, my intention is this, but I'm still not getting better. There must be then the other part, which a lot of people don't bring in, which is the soul's agreement. Always try and prevent people setting themselves up in a way where they're saying, well, I'm obviously not good enough with my affirmations, or my intention was obviously not good enough, because here I am now, body is busy shutting down, and I've done all this and I've done all this, and yet it's still not. So we can't forget about that soul's agreement, and what the path of the soul is, and how it chooses to leave this plane, correct?
Absolutely. Remembering that life is duality. It's the dark and the light. So if you are not healing, maybe you are not concentrating on the right thing. Maybe that is not what needs healing in your life. My view is that I don't think that we heal properly on all levels because we need the duality. Without the dark, you can't have the light. Without the light, you can't have the dark.
Yeah.
So we need to embrace those. A lot of us don't embrace our dark sides. So we are not embracing your dark side and focusing only on the light, which is more ego-based. You there in itself are creating an imbalance.
Exactly.
So if you're not balanced, that is the problem. So none of us are 100% pure. We need the impure to balance out the pure.
Wonderful. I love the way that you said that. I think that is one of the things that I learned when I did DeMartini's work, is that the balance will always show up. It will always reveal itself. If it's too much on this side or the one thing, something else has to be automatically be created on the other side to create the balance. And it's for us to be neutral within those extremes that is, that's appearing in front of us. And I love the way that you've just said that.
Thank you. And also, if you cannot face issues in your life, you can't heal them. So you need to be prepared to face them head on. And some are just too difficult and have been too deep seated, and and it is hard. It's a difficult path.
Exactly.
And that's why every journey is personal.
Yeah.
Every healing journey is personal, and there's no time frame on it at all, and it's in your own time.
Yeah, exactly.
Accepting both sides and just giving yourself credit every day for that little bit of movement that you've had.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a previous lady that I had chatted to before. Is there so many layers? It's like a ball of wool. There's so many layers that needs to be revealed and unrolled, and it's if you are willing to go that journey and to do the work and to go right to the beginning of that thread and seeing where is the core issue or where is the core belief that's keeping us stuck and entwined into this cotton of wool.
Absolutely.
Cool. Well, it was lovely chatting to you, Sheilagh. Thank you so much for this great conversation. And I really hope that some people will get, some information and some knowledge and inspiration out of that. Would you like to share your contact details, social media, places where people can get hold of you? And you've already told us that you are in KwaZulu-Natal. So, if you can tell us how people can get to you.
Sure. Okay, I'm based in KwaZulu-Natal in Drummond. I have a sanctuary here. You can get hold of me on sheilagh@naturalbalance.co.za is my email. My website is www.naturalbalance.co.za. My Facebook page is Natural Balance Mind, Body, Spirit. My telephone number is 071-335-7227. And I'm available anytime.
Yeah, and I just want to remind the people who are listening, Sheilagh is spelled in a beautiful, unique way. It is Sheilagh. So if you're looking for Sheilagh, you can also go to our Body and Mind website, which is www.bodyandmind.co.za. You can also download our blog, which is bodyandmindblog.co.za. And then you can find all our practitioners and our members. The interviews that we are doing will all be on the blog, and you can just put in the search bar Natural Balance or Sheilagh, and all of her information and links to her website and social media pages will be on there. We are also now available in your app store, in your iPhone as well as Android. Just download the Body and Mind Health Directory app, and again, all the members' health directory in your region is available in the palm of your hand, as well as a link to our interviews. Subscribe to our Body and Mind Skype interview channel if you like to share this to anybody that would gain benefit. Get the notice of when our next interview will be uploaded. Please don't forget to like and share the Body and Mind Skype. And that then concludes our conversation, Sheilagh. Thank you so much for our conversation.
Thank you kindly, Nirvana, for your time. It was really wonderful talking to you.
Yeah, it was awesome. Thank you very much.